Fear of rape is commonplace in South Africa. Between January and March 2023, more than 10,500 rape cases were reported throughout the country, according to police. Many more cases go unreported. With some of the world's worst rates of violent crime, those who can afford it often take self-defense classes.
As I take her, stay with her. Stay with her.
For those that can't pay, there's instructor Dominique Olfsen, who teaches a rape defense class to women in disadvantaged communities.
And the minute you get to the rape defense section of things, they shut down because it's so personal and it's so close. And for a lot of people, it's close to home.
She uses movements based on Israeli combat system Kala to train them to defend themselves against attackers.
And this sweeps into your first control that you all know. Okay.
Malisela Makonyane, a father from a suburb of Pretoria, sent his daughter on Dominique's 2-day course.
Parents must ensure that as a start, this becomes part of the agenda of the everyday conversation among ourselves, with our children, when we go to these meetings at school, in our communities, everywhere. We need to start saying, but we are putting butler doors. What about our children?
Malisela's daughter, Camo, is aware that even with training, such a situation would be a challenge to get out of.
Dominique told me that she's not looking to get me out of there without scratches, or it's not pretty. The whole thing isn't pretty. And I'm going to leave the fight scratched up, bruised, and hurting. But as long as I got out of there alive and I've survived, and I think that's very impactful to me.
But defence classes should be just one weapon among an arsenal to tackle South Africa's issues with gender-based violence, says women's rights activist Rosie Matone.
So by saying rape defense training for those people who haven't had it, if they get raped, do they deserve it because they didn't do the training? And like, these are the different type of questions that we do need to ask ourselves. And then also, it's also, we've always put the blame on the victim or the survivor. And now we need to start transferring the blame onto the perpetrators and also onto the enablers and the people who have protected the perpetrators.
Great. Now this right arm is going to come in.